to the Teeny Tinkers channel. I make ball jointed doll and craft related content. Today's video is episode 2 of my new series, Where in the World Did You Get Your BJD? And this series is meant to be kind of like a fun educational bit / tempting you with new dollies and new artists by kind of highlighting some of the independent artists that are in your country, I guess. So we did North America in the last episode, so that was Canada and the US, obviously. But today we're going to do part 1 of Europe, and it's part 1 because there are a lot of European doll artists. There are probably way more than I have listed. But that said, we are going to be doing Europe today. Please keep in mind that I'm really bad at geography, so if I get any of these countries wrong or anything like that, I'm really sorry. If I mispronounce anything, again, I'm really sorry. So I will do my best. We're going to be covering 3 countries today of Europe, and we're going to start with, I don't know if you can hear Milo's running. My cat Milo is running around with a jingle bell thing right now. It's a lot. Okay, that was my hands on the desk, I promise. Okay, so the first country we're going to start with is the UK. Again, bad at geography. I didn't realize UK and EU were different things. I still don't know if England is UK or... I could wiki it. I just don't want to, okay? There's only enough room in my head for work, children, TikTok sounds, and dolls. I don't have room for geography anymore. So, and the TikTok sounds won't go away. So, this is it. Okay, so we're going to start with UK, and the first artist we're going to talk about is Irealdoll. I'm not entirely sure how to pronounce this one, but this is a doll artist who creates really fun, fantastical creatures. She might be best known for Bomb, which is her teddy bear based doll. She also has an amazing mushroom doll called Bluet. I almost joined the Bluet pre-order, but then I saw Nora, which is like the human doll she's making. But Nora's really cool in that she's a human doll, but she has almost teddy bear like qualities, which is very on brand for this artist and so cute. So I'm holding out for Nora for now. But oh my gosh, a pastel mushroom baby would have been amazing. I would have loved that. But you know, you can't have every doll, Rose. You can't have every single one. Not yet. Someday. Someday. Maybe? But oh my gosh, I feel like that lady sometimes, if you've seen the I can't hug every cat dating video where she cries because she can't hug every cat, I can't have every doll. That's how it feels to me. But anyways, fantastic artist, so sweet. I love her work. She's so creative. Definitely check her out over on Instagram. The second artist we're going to talk about is Dandelion Moon / Frapzilla. So this is an artist, again, based out of the UK, and they make like fantasy dolls. There is one human sculpt, I believe, called Lyra, and she's beautiful, but the majority of these dolls from this artist are all done in like a fantasy style. I myself have one. This is my Dandelion Moon Loopy in the mid tan skin, so you can kind of see the vibe. They did their first pre-order maybe April, May of last year. That's where this doll came from. And a second pre-order in late fall, maybe December. I honestly can't remember. And it was crazy in the fact that, like, first of all, people were wild for these dolls. And second of all, it was just like, there was like, I don't remember how many sculpts, maybe 7 sculpts in like 7 colors with different like hip joints and hands. It was a lot. I'm sure it was chaos to organize, so like props to the artist for that one. But they are really beautiful dolls. They also have a line called the Dandelion Blooms, and these are kit dolls. I think they're between like 70 and 85 USD each, but they're these just like 3D printed pieces, and you like sand them and assemble them and paint them yourselves. Go check them out. They don't post super often, but their posts are really nice and they have a very nice feed. So absolutely recommend checking them out. All right, we're going to take this trip to France now. There are quite a few French doll artists. I have found 4 that I was able to like clearly identify as French. If there are others, again, please let me know. I am one person doing one research. But yeah, like I would love to add to this like wealth of knowledge. But that said, the first artist we're going to talk about is Nina's Dolls. You might remember Nina's Dolls from my interview with the artist series last year. We talked about her upcoming pre-order, or at the point this video is posted, probably her ongoing pre-order or her recently finished pre-order for Iris and Luna, 6th scale tinies. Really, really adorable, dainty, fragile, like not fragile as in breaking, but like dainty, I guess is the word I'm going for, type dolls. She does also have really cute kind of cartoony dolls. They kind of remind me of like Pico Nemo's a little bit. But super cute. There's like a mermaid one. There's just like a little chibi one. They're really, really cute. And she is such a sweet person. Absolutely. She's over on Instagram. Go give her a follow. Show her some love. Probably the best known, or one of the best known French doll artists ever is Dust of Dolls. I have a Dust of Dolls doll. This is Dust of Dolls Rose Helm in Pesh skin with peach. So yeah, they make MSDs, but they also make like a YoSD, tinies, SD size, and they all have kind of like, oh, they're like pear-shaped, thick thighs, belly ball. You know I love a belly ball, and just amazingly unique features. So I've never seen another doll that had features like this, except for other Dust of Dolls dolls. I love them. The thing to note is they are quite pricey. The MSDs start at about 800 USD from my memory. The SDs are even more than that. They can be quite expensive, but they are wonderful collector items and they're so precious. Like, plus the photography is always incredible. The styling is always incredible in their photos. It's one of my favorite Instagrams. I am always in awe of their posting abilities. So absolutely. Oh, I gotta stop. I gotta find something else to say except check them out. Go to their Instagram. But do that. Do that. Another French doll artist that you might not know of is Mesnakutaku. So this is an artist that sells primarily over on Etsy. I have one of their dolls, and it is this Chibi Hannah. It's a 3D printed doll. I believe all their dolls are 3D printed. They're not cast. But this is like, I think the tiniest one, if not the second tiniest one. And I got it to be a doll for my dolls because it was so cute. It could even be bigger and still be a doll for dolls. Like, this is almost like a YoSD for your dolls. It's so tiny. That they do a lot of like cartoony based dolls. There is a dinosaur one. Oh, I have hiccups. I'm sorry. There is a dinosaur-y one that I love and I have been almost buying. I'm just like, I don't have a random shelf right now to put it on, but once I have a bigger office or something, I would definitely get one. I would love to see one in like pink with some like purple blushing, or in blue with pink blushing. It just, oh my god, it's so cool. She has so many like cartoony dolls. They're great prices, and they ship out really quick. So like, I believe I ordered this and it was shipped out like within a week or something. So my cat sneezed. So absolutely go to their Etsy. All right, the last French doll on my list, French doll maker, I guess, is Lilly Cat. You've seen Lilly Cat dolls, almost guaranteed. They have, again, really Lilly Cat-esque features. There's quite a few different body types, but like you can always kind of tell it's a Lilly Cat doll by looking at it. I have a Lilly Cat doll here. This is my Lilly Cat Millie Choopy in mint skin. I believe she's from 2016, but I don't know, they're just, they photograph so well, and like it's like any face up with the knee is twisting. Any face up looks good on them. I just think they're a great addition to any collection. If you don't have a Lilly Cat doll, like, I seriously recommend them. Depending on the body, they can be kind of hard to pose. This is the hybrid body, and I really am not a super big fan of this body, but there are other bodies, and I think the other ones would suit me better, but this is the one she came on, and I really, really, really fell in love with this sculpt when I saw it last year. So, the year before. Time is a construct. I don't even know. But, yeah. Settle in. We're going to Spain, and there are so many Spanish doll artists that I found. And by so many, I mean 6. But it feels like a lot from such a geographically small country for there to be so many artists. Like, it's so cool. But yeah, we're going to talk about some of them today. The first one we're going to talk about is Anaya Studio. This is another artist who does like a lot of their sales over on Etsy, I believe. There are some really, really cute sculpts. They do like 6th scale minis, like mature minis. They do tinies, like 8th scale dolls. There's lots of fantasy creatures, some like human-esque fairy like type creatures. Lots of beautiful dolls. It's not an artist I have purchased anything from, but I have almost purchased Thea, I believe, a few times, and then it just has never actually like followed through, I guess, for me. But yeah, really interesting, really cute dolls. They're a great price too, so if you're looking for kind of a nice little pocket doll, I absolutely recommend them. If you're looking for semi to super, depending on the paint job, realistic boy dolls, and some girls maybe, I'm not sure, but I found this artist through their boy dolls, and that is Little Rebels, Little Rebel dolls, more accurately. They have SD size boys, MSD size boys, and they are so cool to look at. The MSD boys draw me in, obviously, but by the time I discovered the boy that I like, I can't remember the sculpt name, but the pre-order had long since passed. But they have a new one that's going to be coming out shortly, I believe, and it's called Angel, and just, again, super cool doll. The bodies are really nice, but for me, it's the head sculpts that are really the wow, and the face-ups are wow, and that when I see an SD size Little Rebel head, they're always incredible. They're like on par with like Switch heads, I think, at least. They're amazing. I love them. So, like, if you just want to see like pretty boy dolls, definitely check out Little Rebel. It's really rare, especially to find cute but not childlike MSD boy dolls. So if you're looking for one, like, look no further. Little Rebels is where to go. I sound like an advertisement. I don't mean to. I'm really hyped about these dolls. All right, so last year in my 6 scale wish list, which I have fulfilled none of my 6 scale wish list. Like, I want to do it, but I just have not. But anyways, in my 6 scale wish list video, I talked about Irealdoll Nora and how I wish I would have got her. So we're gonna talk about Irealdoll today. Again, based out of Spain. Many, many cute sculpts. I believe most of them are like in the USD to tiny range. They have like a little baby one that's like an 8th scale, I think, and it's like, there's so many, and they have like this one resin color, it's called Toffee, and I just think it's the most beautiful thing ever. I almost got on that Nora pre-order last year, and then I was like, at the last minute, I was like, ooh, I don't know, and then I didn't, and I'm so sad. They are super cute little dolls, especially if you like collecting more on the youthful side. If you're more into child dolls than kind of adult dolls, like, check out Irealdoll. There's, oh my gosh, so much cute. So much cute. On the opposite end of that, if we're going to talk more into realistic, super posable, amazing MSD dolls, I believe maybe SDs and also tinies, but I have one of the MSDs. We're going to talk about Broken Maiden, the Broken Maiden dolls on Instagram. Oh, we got a booty out. So this is my Broken Maiden doll Moth in the suntan skin. This is the doll that changed my mind on like having heavy torso jointing, because I didn't like the way they looked. Not this doll in particular, just heavy torso jointing looked. But my dolls are always dressed anyways. And it is so cute. Like, look how balled up this doll can sit. How posable. This doll is the ultimate yogi. She can do, like, any yoga pose, like, better than, like, most humans I know. Just an amazing doll. And the artist did the face-ups. And, like, look how amazing these are. I believe they're working on another MSD doll now. I think they're also planning some 6-scale tinies. So if you want to get on this, like, this is one of my very favorite dolls, and probably, it's funny because usually when I impulse buy dolls, I don't end up keeping them or falling in love with them. And this was an impulse buy when I saw her, and oh my gosh, the regret I would have felt if I hadn't grabbed this one. Yeah, strong recommend. 100% recommend Broken Maiden dolls. All right, 2 left, and we're going to talk about Merry Doll Round. Merry Doll Round is probably best known for their pygmies, though I do think they also do SD-sized heads, unless I'm confusing them with someone else. But I really know them for their pygmies, and these are really beautiful, and they have a really wide variety of, like, human-toned, like, resin, and oh my gosh, they're just gorgeous, guys. I love the way they look. They had these, like, fantasy ones available at the tail end of last year, and there's, like, a purpley one and a greeny one, and there was, like, it was like a vampire, and I almost did it too, but again, can't buy every doll, and I couldn't buy that one at that time. I wish I had it, but also, you know, can't buy every doll. Super cute, especially if you need a little pocket friend to carry around with you. If you want to do doll photography in public, but you're too shy to be hauling around like maybe a doll this size or bigger, it's really nice to have something kind of discreet that you can pop out of your bag and take a photo of with your phone and then slide back in your bag and not have people watch you carry dolls around. I don't know. I'm too nervous to bring my big dolls in public, and I love having the tinies just for that. Another artist, and the last artist in my Spain list, is Atelier Mamoni, and they also do 6-scale dolls. I believe they also have MSD size as well, but these are, again, fantasy-esque dolls. There's like a kitty cat one, and then there's just like, they're almost like little elves. They don't have elf ears, but there's something very pixie-like about them. Very dainty and soft and sweet. And while I've never owned one or held one, I have been told that they are phenomenal posers and so fun to dress because you can pretty much put them in whatever playline clothes you want. That sounds super appealing to me. I don't know about you, but finding doll clothes can be so hard, and just having a doll that can wear playline clothes is just an awesome idea. And again, you can hide it in a purse, you can hide it in a backpack, or you can have it poking out of your eat a bag or whatever, and as long as it's not too squished, you don't want to squish your doll. But it would be super duper cute to have and to carry around with you. So yeah, we're gonna finish off this list with Atelier Mamoni. So that concludes the first half of Europe. I am pausing this now because it is like 20 minutes into this video, and it's a really long video to sit through, and it's a lot of dolls. So I'm gonna let you guys absorb those ones, and I'll be back in a few weeks and we'll talk about Europe Part 2. Also, if you have if you know of an artist, even if it's their first doll that they're just starting to work on, I would love to highlight them, especially for South America, Oceania, and Australia, Asia. Yeah, and these need to be independent artists, so not an artist you would see like on Alice's collections or whatever, but please let me know. If you're already subscribed to my channel, thanks so much for subscribing. If you're new here, I hope you like the content and will consider subscribing. As always, I hope you have a fantastic day. Bye!